Shaka Zulu, the warrior king who reshaped Africa. In the annals of African history, few figures loom as large as Shaka Zulu. Born in the late 18th century, Shaka was more than just a warrior, he was a visionary leader, a tactical genius, and a cultural reformer whose influence reshaped not only the Zulu Kingdom but also the socio-political dynamics of southern Africa. His life, marked by triumphs, tragedies, and transformations, serves as a testament to the enduring power of ambition, innovation, and resilience. This is the story of Shaka Zulu, the warrior king who reshaped Africa. Early life and challenges. Birth and exile. Shaka Zulu's journey began under difficult circumstances that would later define his unrelenting resolve and vision. Born around 1787, Shaka was the son of Senzangakona, a minor chief of the Zulu clan, and Nandi, a woman of the Langini people. Their union was unconventional and considered illegitimate under Zulu customs. This status cast a shadow over Shaka's early life, marking him with stigma and marginalization from the very start. The name Shaka itself, derived from the Zulu term for an intestinal parasite, is believed to reflect the scorn surrounding his birth. Folklore suggests that Nandi's pregnancy was initially dismissed as a medical condition, a symbolic testament to the societal rejection Shaka and his mother endured. This derision extended beyond his birth, shaping his formative years with challenges that tested his mettle. After a tumultuous relationship between his parents, Shaka and his mother were cast out of Senzangakona's household. They sought refuge first among the Langini and later the Mfecane people. These years of exile were marked by constant hardship, ridicule, and alienation. As outcasts, Shaka and his mother faced poverty and the hostility of communities that viewed them as burdens. Despite this adversity, Shaka's experiences during this time laid the groundwork for his indomitable spirit and profound determination. The young Shaka learned early on the value of perseverance, resilience, and the necessity of self-reliance, qualities that would later define his leadership. Formative years with the Mfecane. Shaka's fortunes began to change when he came under the protection and mentorship of Dingiswayo, the charismatic and powerful leader of the Mfecane paramountcy. Dingiswayo's influence on Shaka was transformative, providing him with opportunities to escape the shadow of his troubled childhood and chart a new course. In Dingiswayo's army, Shaka found a structured environment where merit and skill were valued over birthright. The young warrior quickly demonstrated his exceptional abilities, excelling in combat, strategy, and leadership. Dingiswayo recognized Shaka's potential and took him under his wing, offering guidance that shaped the core of Shaka's revolutionary approach to leadership and warfare. As Shaka rose through the ranks, he gained first-hand experience in the dynamics of power, the art of diplomacy, and the intricacies of military organization. These lessons, combined with Shaka's innate intelligence and ambition, laid the foundation for the innovations he would later introduce. Under Dingiswayo's mentorship, Shaka also observed the importance of unity and loyalty in building a strong and cohesive state, principles he would adopt and refine during his reign. Shaka's time with the Mfecane not only equipped him with practical skills but also ignited a sense of purpose. The ridicule and rejection of his early years fueled an unyielding desire to prove himself and to redefine not only his destiny but that of the Zulu people. By the time Shaka emerged as a leader in his own right, he had already begun to envision a future where the Zulu clan would rise from obscurity to prominence, united under a strong and transformative vision. These early experiences, marked by both suffering and opportunity, shaped Shaka into a man of extraordinary determination, resilience, and innovation. His early life stands as a testament to the power of adversity to forge greatness. Rise to power. Ascension to leadership. Shaka Zulu's rise to power in 1816 marked a pivotal moment in Southern African history. Following the death of his father, Senzangakona, Shaka assumed leadership of the Zulu clan, aided by the support of his mentor Dingiswayo, leader of the Mfecane paramountcy. At the time, the Zulu were a minor and relatively unremarkable group among the Nguni-speaking peoples, dwarfed in influence and territory by more powerful neighbors. However, Shaka's ascent marked the beginning of a dramatic transformation. Shaka inherited a small and fragmented clan, but he envisioned far greater possibilities. His leadership was characterized by an unshakable determination to unite the Zulu people and elevate their standing. With Dingiswayo's backing, Shaka quickly began consolidating his authority, using his military prowess and charismatic leadership to rally support and assert his dominance. His ability to inspire loyalty and instill discipline among his followers set the stage for the Zulu clan's meteoric rise. Consolidation of power. Once in power, Shaka employed a multifaceted strategy to expand his influence and unify the Zulu people. His approach combined diplomacy, intimidation, and military conquest, enabling him to bring smaller clans under his control and forge a centralized Zulu kingdom. Diplomacy and alliances. Shaka understood the value of forging alliances with neighboring clans, often using marriages, trade agreements, and other diplomatic tools to secure their allegiance. These alliances not only bolstered the Zulus' resources and manpower but also established a network of mutual support that facilitated further expansion. Military dominance. Shaka's military strategies were revolutionary. He led his warriors with unparalleled skill and introduced reforms that gave the Zulu a tactical advantage over their adversaries. Shaka's reputation as a formidable military leader instilled both fear and respect, often compelling rival clans to submit without direct conflict. Intimidation and coercion. Shaka's assertive leadership style extended to his use of psychological warfare. Stories of his ruthlessness in battle and his uncompromising demands for loyalty spread quickly, deterring resistance and consolidating his authority. Shaka's emphasis on loyalty and discipline ensured that his rapidly expanding kingdom remained cohesive despite its diversity. He restructured the Zulu into a centralized state, introducing a hierarchical system of governance that aligned with his vision of unity and efficiency. This restructuring minimized internal dissent and solidified the Zulu Kingdom's foundation as a formidable regional power. By blending innovative military tactics with strategic diplomacy, Shaka transformed the Zulu from a minor clan into a cohesive and powerful kingdom. His rise to power was not merely a story of conquest but a testament to his visionary leadership and ability to inspire unity among a fragmented people. Through his efforts, Shaka laid the groundwork for an enduring legacy that would shape the history of southern Africa. Military innovations. The iklwa spear. One of Shaka Zulu's most enduring legacies in military history was the introduction of the iklwa, a revolutionary weapon that transformed the dynamics of close combat. The iklwa, named for the distinctive sound it made when withdrawn from a wound, was a short stabbing spear with a broader blade and a shorter shaft than traditional throwing spears like the assegai. This design reflected Shaka's emphasis on close-quarters combat, where precision, speed, and aggression were paramount. Unlike its predecessors, which were thrown from a distance, the iklwa required warriors to engage their opponents directly. This shift not only maximized the impact of each warrior but also instilled a more aggressive fighting ethos in the Zulu army. Combined with Shaka's innovative tactics, the iklwa became a symbol of Zulu military supremacy, enabling warriors to deliver devastating blows in battle. The buffalo horn formation. Shaka's strategic brilliance was epitomized in the development of the buffalo horn formation, a tactical maneuver that remains a hallmark of military ingenuity. This formation was a carefully orchestrated deployment of three distinct groups. The horns, these were the flanking forces, designed to encircle and attack the enemy from both sides, cutting off their escape and dividing their attention. The chest, this was the main attacking force, tasked with engaging the enemy head-on and applying relentless pressure. The loins, positioned at the rear, this reserve force could reinforce weakened areas or deliver a decisive blow at a critical moment. The buffalo horn formation capitalized on the Zulu warriors' speed, discipline, and coordination, enabling them to outmaneuver larger or better-equipped enemies. This strategy proved effective against a wide range of adversaries, from rival clans to European settlers, showcasing Shaka's ability to adapt traditional tactics to meet new challenges. Rigorous training regimens. Shaka's transformation of the Zulu army went beyond weapons and tactics, it extended to the physical and mental conditioning of his warriors. He implemented rigorous training regimens that emphasized discipline, endurance, and cohesion. These programs included long-distance marches. Warriors were required to run long distances, often barefoot, to build stamina and agility. This conditioning allowed them to move swiftly and efficiently across varied terrain, often catching enemies off guard. Mock battles. These simulated combat scenarios honed the warriors' skills, ensuring they were prepared for the unpredictability of real battles. Strict discipline. Shaka enforced unwavering loyalty and adherence to his commands, fostering a sense of unity and purpose among his troops. Shaka also introduced innovative battlefield protocols, such as prohibiting warriors from carrying sandals to avoid slowing their movements and demanding absolute silence during ambushes. These measures instilled a level of discipline and precision that set the Zulu warriors apart from their adversaries. Impact of innovations. Shaka's military innovations fundamentally reshaped the art of warfare in southern Africa. The combination of the iklwa, the buffalo horn formation, and rigorous training elevated the Zulu army into an elite fighting force capable of overcoming larger and more technologically advanced opponents. These innovations not only ensured the Zulu Kingdom's dominance during Shaka's reign but also left a lasting legacy that influenced military strategies across the region for generations to come. Expansion of the Zulu Kingdom. The Mfecane. Under Shaka Zulu's transformative leadership, the Zulu Kingdom emerged as a dominant force in southern Africa, triggering a period of profound upheaval known as the Mfecane, meaning crushing or scattering in isiZulu. This era, spanning the early 19th century, was characterized by widespread displacement, migration, and social restructuring, as Shaka's campaigns reshaped the political and cultural landscape of the region. Expansion and upheaval. Shaka's military campaigns aimed to consolidate power, expand territory, and strengthen the Zulu Kingdom. However, these efforts had ripple effects far beyond the kingdom's borders. As the Zulu expanded, they displaced rival clans and destabilized established power structures, forcing communities to migrate in search of safety and resources. This mass movement of people created cascading conflicts, as displaced groups clashed with others in their paths. The Mfecane not only led to significant suffering and loss of life but also gave rise to new political entities. Displaced leaders like Mfecane in the highlands of modern-day Lesotho and Mzilikazi, founder of the Ndebele Kingdom, carved out new polities, creating a reshaped political map of southern Africa. Key campaigns. The Ndwandwe conflict. Among the most pivotal campaigns during this period were Shaka's clashes with the Ndwandwe people, led by their formidable chief, Zwide. These encounters showcased Shaka's tactical ingenuity, including his mastery of the buffalo horn formation. Despite early setbacks, Shaka's persistence and strategic acumen ultimately secured victory over the Ndwandwe, solidifying Zulu dominance and eliminating a major rival. Integration of neighboring clans. Beyond direct conquest, Shaka utilized diplomacy and selective alliances to integrate neighboring clans into the Zulu Kingdom. Through a mix of force and negotiation, he incorporated smaller groups, bolstering the kingdom's manpower, resources, and cultural unity. Cultural and administrative reforms. Shaka's influence extended far beyond the battlefield. As a visionary leader, he recognized the importance of strong cultural and administrative foundations for sustaining his rapidly expanding kingdom. Social organization. Shaka restructured Zulu society into a centralized and hierarchical system. He created regimented age-grade groups, known as Amabutho, which functioned as both military units and social organizations. This system ensured that every individual had a clear role, fostering efficiency and discipline within the kingdom. Additionally, it reinforced loyalty to the state, as the Amabutho were directly tied to the central authority. Promotion of unity. Shaka introduced customs and rituals designed to foster a collective identity among the Zulu people. Through shared ceremonies, traditions, and even language standardization, he cultivated a strong sense of belonging and loyalty. His leadership promoted the idea of unity as a cornerstone of Zulu resilience and strength. Economic changes. Shaka's reign also brought significant economic transformations. The centralization of resources under his leadership facilitated more efficient distribution and trade within the kingdom. Shaka established robust trade networks that connected the Zulu Kingdom with neighboring regions, fostering economic growth and exchange. However, the intense focus on militarization came with challenges. The demands of sustaining a large standing army placed a considerable strain on the kingdom's agricultural base, and frequent campaigns disrupted farming activities. While the centralized economy enabled short-term prosperity, the long-term sustainability of this model faced difficulties, particularly after Shaka's death. Legacy and decline. Assassination and succession. In 1828, Shaka's reign ended abruptly when he was assassinated by his half-brothers, Mfecane and Mfecane. By this time, his increasingly authoritarian rule and the burdens of his relentless campaigns had sown discontent among his subjects and advisors. Despite his assassination, the structures and systems he created ensured that the Zulu Kingdom remained a formidable force under subsequent leaders. Impact on Southern Africa. Shaka's influence extended far beyond his lifetime. His military innovations and state-building efforts left a lasting imprint on Southern Africa. The Zulu Kingdom continued to play a central role in regional politics, resisting European colonial encroachment for decades. Moreover, Shaka's legacy inspired movements of resistance and unity against external oppression, cementing his place as a symbol of African strength and resilience. Shaka in popular memory. Shaka Zulu's life has been immortalized in oral traditions, historical accounts, and modern media. His story is celebrated as a testament to the potential of visionary leadership and the power of unity. At the same time, it serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power and the human cost of relentless ambition. Shaka Zulu's transformative leadership reshaped the trajectory of Southern African history, earning him a place among the most influential figures of the continent. Emerging from a tumultuous childhood marked by adversity and exile, Shaka defied societal expectations and rose to become a visionary leader, military innovator, and cultural architect. His reign not only elevated the Zulu Kingdom to an unparalleled height of power and influence but also set in motion changes that reverberated across the region. Military innovations. Shaka's military strategies revolutionized the art of warfare in southern Africa. He transformed the Zulu army into a disciplined and formidable force through rigorous training, innovative tactics, and the introduction of new weaponry. His signature iklwa spear, a short stabbing weapon, replaced traditional throwing spears and shifted combat towards close-range engagements. This change fostered greater control and decisiveness on the battlefield, giving the Zulu warriors a distinct advantage. Additionally, Shaka's buffalo horn formation, a strategic battle tactic involving coordinated flanking and frontal assaults, outmaneuvered and overwhelmed larger and better-equipped forces. These innovations not only secured numerous victories but also set new standards for military organization and efficiency, influencing both allies and adversaries. Administrative reforms. Beyond the battlefield, Shaka restructured the Zulu Kingdom into a centralized and highly organized state. He implemented a hierarchical system where loyalty to the king was paramount, fostering unity and stability within a rapidly expanding territory. Through the establishment of Amabutho, age-based regiments, Shaka seamlessly integrated social, military, and administrative functions, creating a society where every individual had a defined role. These regiments were not only military units but also key to managing resources and maintaining order. Shaka's reforms extended to resource management and trade. By centralizing control over goods and labor, he ensured the kingdom's economy could support his ambitious military campaigns and sustain its growing population. These administrative systems laid the groundwork for a resilient state capable of withstanding external threats. Cultural unification. Shaka's leadership was marked by a profound emphasis on cultural unification. Recognizing the power of a shared identity, he promoted traditions, ceremonies, and practices that fostered a sense of belonging and pride among his people. His efforts to standardize the Zulu language and cultural practices reinforced a collective identity that transcended clan divisions, enabling the Zulu to function as a cohesive and unified kingdom. The promotion of unity also extended to diplomacy. Shaka skillfully forged alliances and incorporated conquered clans into the Zulu Kingdom, blending diverse traditions into a unified cultural fabric. This inclusivity strengthened the kingdom's stability and ensured that loyalty to the Zulu state surpassed individual clan affiliations. Enduring legacy. Shaka's impact on southern Africa cannot be overstated. The structures he built and the innovations he introduced created a kingdom that thrived long after his assassination in 1828. The Zulu Kingdom became a symbol of resistance against European colonial encroachment, and Shaka's strategies inspired subsequent generations of leaders who sought to challenge external domination. In popular memory, Shaka Zulu is celebrated as a symbol of African resilience, ingenuity, and strength. His story is preserved in oral traditions, literature, and modern media, serving as an enduring source of inspiration. However, his life also offers cautionary lessons about the complexities of leadership, the costs of ambition, and the delicate balance between authority and compassion. Conclusion. Shaka Zulu's transformative leadership was a masterclass in vision, courage, and resilience. Through his innovative military strategies, administrative reforms, and cultural unification efforts, he forged a kingdom that withstood immense challenges and shaped the history of southern Africa. His legacy continues to resonate, reminding us of the enduring power of leadership driven by determination and foresight. Shaka Zulu remains a timeless symbol of strength and unity, embodying the potential for greatness even in the face of adversity.